Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back for another episode of Bleach. We're in episode 11. Um, that's technically not the second last episode, but kind of, since there's 13 episodes this season, but they're combining the last two into one. So I guess like it's technically 13, but also 12, but like technically 12. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, it's gonna be a fun next week, though. It might be like, actually no, it should be fine. I feel like I should be able to get it out by Tuesday, as per usual. Um, but yeah, last episode was really exciting. We got the conclusion of the Kenpachi versus Kenpachi fight, and man, Kenpachi is just so strong. Like I talked about Bleach, the new season of Bleach, with my coworker a lot, and he's a Kenpachi hater, which I feel is understandable. Though I think like part of it's just a meme at this point. But like just I feel like non-ironically, like at that point, not even counting his Shikai and Bankai, just like Kenpachi without his restraints is probably like the strongest captain, right? Not counting Yamamoto. Like at the moment, right? I just don't see anyone being able to beat him besides like Shinsui with his Bankai, since it's just like insane. But um just as it is right now, I'm pretty sure Kenpachi could beat anyone in a 1v1 fight. I think. I don't know. Um, he would beat the Visit captains, even Shinji. I don't know what Shinji's Bankai is. I don't think they actually show it, but he can beat the Shikai for sure. Um, since we already saw him beat a visual sense Bankai, which is kind of funny. I think he can beat Byakuya, Soifon. I don't even know if Soifon's thing would work on him, honestly. Um, Uchitati. I think they're just everyone. So he's cracked right now, and we haven't even. It's not even including his Shikai stuff because he beat Unohana, who I don't think is the strongest captain other than Kenpachi. To be honest, she says she is. She might be like in terms of fighting sense the strongest. Like she has really good battle sense, but like her Bankai was cool. I think it was like sword into liquid, but still, slashes like a sword. Plus, I didn't notice it last time, but I think there's a little life steal to it. Like when she inflicts, she heals her wounds through it. Maybe, I don't know. They don't explain anything. I just visual observations. But I don't think like it's cool, but it's not like crazy. Um, I guess again, like if we're looking at the current captains, and maybe I'm just underestimating everyone. I guess maybe Unohana is just top tier up there too. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Fight's over. Kenpachi won. Unohana is dead, and he unlocked talking to his Zanpato, and he will unlock his Shikai. I think he gets his Bankai later. I think he just fights with the Shikai for a while. Which, it's good enough considering how strong he is already. Getting that Shikai boost is already kind of insane. And of course, Ichigo, on his path to reforging his Pato and training arc, he failed. Renji got his first dub over Ichigo. You love to see it. Well, yeah, I like to say, Renji needs a little love here and there. But yes, Ichigo got yeeted out of the Soul Palace, and now he's back at his house, and we shall learn about his backstory, full backstory, mother's backstory, I guess I should say, Quincy stuff, which is pretty exciting. I don't remember exactly the details to it. Also, sorry, the background's triggering me. All my drawers are open. BRB. All right, much better. It shows my laziness, man. um, but yeah, I don't remember the full backstory of Ichigo's mother. I just know she's a Quincy, and she doesn't actually die from Grand Fisher. She dies because of Yuha Bak using his sucking the powers out of them or whatever. But I forgot the other deets. And I'm interested in what else will happen this episode, because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna just be backstory. Um, but I don't know what happens. I honestly, like I said in the previous episodes, this part of the series, Like there's kind of a blur for in my memory before the second invasion hits. So yeah, I guess we'll see. But let's start the episode, guys, using the lazy release. Love to see it. And it's 24 minutes 34 seconds long, and at the end of the episode we'll talk about it a bit. But yeah, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Of course, it's super loud as per usual. Good. uh Fair enough, but that's a lot of Asuichi. Yeah, we talked about this last episode. Ichigo just skipped this whole step. Yeah, I don't know how it worked. I guess Urahara would know how he got it. So the process was different. Is it because, his father's from a special Soul Reaper line that he can get the Zanpato differently? Because I guess he technically had an Asuichi, but was it? I don't know. I don't know what taking Rutia's powers was, if that counted as an Asuichi. But then that Skepti stepped because of Urahara's method. So I don't know, man. I'm excited for the. I assume. Oh, maybe he won't talk to Zangetsu this episode. We'll learn about the bat story and maybe Zangetsu, but maybe that'll be when he's reforging the sword again for the second part of the training or whatever. Man, we're only gonna hear this song one more time. I assume they'll only play it once next week. It's a good opening, man. Not just visually beautiful, but I really like the song too. And we're not done another one for a year or whenever it comes out. Who that? Who that? Oh, from the other arc, right? The Fulbright arc. That's the that was his boss at his job. Oh, it's nice to see the dad. Have you seen him? I don't know if we've seen him. Everything but the rain this season. Yeah, the hot boss taking a shower at your boss's house. At boss, I guess. Maybe that's better. Yo, yo, Meatbun. And just walking around shirtless. By the way, you ate a lot, or was that just a talk up? Yeah. One more arm. Ooh, little headbutt. Okay. It's nice of her. Oh, let's talk. It's time. Like her style. He left the soul badge. What that? Ah, okay. Explain. I guess he would. So he knows the process too, which is interesting. Oh, you're a super hybrid. Literally a super hybrid. Oh, in the flashback. I just this had made sense he would take her name. Since his name's different. It's whatever that other family is. Sheba? Sheba? The firework girl? Maybe this will be a full full episode. Tiny? No, she's not tiny. It's she looks young. What that? Oh my god, it is a flashback. Yo, he was squad 10? Okay. Third seat. Ah, interesting. I thought she looked younger, but at the same time, this is the look she's rocking now, right? Jesus. Anju. Bruh, Toshiro took it. Who? Oh, is this Grand Fisher? I mean, probably not. I don't know. When I hear Hollow killing Soul Reapers, it's Grand Fisher, but maybe not. Because I'm self-dissing, but also true. We've seen the gap between captains and their lieutenants and then everyone else. Also, creepy lab. Oh my god. Tyson. Right, they're doing the experiments. Okay, so Ishin's not as old as Urahara. Because Jin's much older, right? It's been a time. Yeah, they both look older. Oh my god. Right. So it's a decent amount of time since the Wizards. Or Visored. Right. Okay. Oh, right, right. That made sense. Not Grand Fisher? It's the OG Hollow from Ichido. I like the ant style. High key. She looks kind of sick. Oh my god. It's Uryu's grandmother. And young Uryu's dad. What the? Okay. I honestly forgot about this. I guess that's how he and Ishin know each other through Masaki. Okay. Cool. The maid. Marriage? Right? I assume. That's what that meant. Well, obviously doesn't go that way. Strangely poetic, but okay. Who's this? I think that's Uryu's mom. He marries the maid. Maybe. Ooh. Oh! What that? That was fast. Right, yeah, this is the hollow that merged with Ichido, right? And this was an experiment by Aizen? Kind of forgot about that. But I just, yeah, that made sense. Since he was so invested in Ichida. Oh. It's like artificial? Hollow? I mean, fair enough. Gimshits? I guess they are like more of the royal line. Maybe people that can inherit the letters? The Sternritter letters? Maybe? Back up! What the heck? Did you not sense this beast? It just rolled up? Fair enough. Would probably lay heavy on the conscious. Ooh. Everyone's whole squad's coming out. Oh god. He's really struggling. I guess he's not allowed to use his Zanpato properly, right? Outside in the human world. Oh, nope, he's using it. And Getsu. Oh, he is fire-based? Excuse me? Ganked by Aizen? You hate to see it? White. Okay, that's his name, right? I think I knew that. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? I never knew Ishin had a fire sword. Cause I swear when fighting Aizen he was just using like Ichido style sword. Like his Shikai. Ooh. The disc! The Quincy music. Curiosity. Wonder if this thing has fought any Quincy's. Might not have. Woo. Oh. Oh. Baited? Oh, what the fuck? I was about to say, Ishin, you gotta step up your game if that happened, but had self-destruct mode. Fair enough. I guess they don't see twinsies every day, so it's hard to identify. Bro, the episode's almost over? That means we're getting more flashback next episode? Damn, I was so off. By saying there'd be more stuff. Well. Oh. So it implanted some of itself in her? And that's why Ishido got hollow? So it wasn't just self-destruct. It was, like, it was its purpose to pass its genes? Genes into something? I don't know, it sounds kind of weird. Alright, that's a fun FP. No preview. Maybe we should look up for our voice actor. Look up. We can check out Ichido's mother. Da da da. Ba 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 ba. Masaki? Kurosaki Masaki. I didn't even notice it rhymed. Kurosaki Masaki. Alright. We'll save the discussion after. Let's get another banger poem. The last two poems have been like top tier, honestly. See if this one lives up. Oh wait, there's an epilogue. Never mind. More info. Who are you? Oh, is he not joining the dark side? Is this what I've been waiting for? Who dat? Oh! What's his face? Second in command guy. Everything but the rain. June Truth? Alright, that one didn't hit as hard, but I respect it. Alright. Good epi. Couple of seconds left. Good epi, good epi. Okay. Yeah, that was good. Like I said, I misjudged. I kind of forgot how long the backstory was. I thought they might have been like intertwined with other stuff, but they're going it deep into it. I'm happy because I kind of forgot a lot of details of it. But let's start with the intro. Quickly going back to Renji and Blade God. Um, kind of just reiterating something, we talked about it last episode, but how Ichido basically skipped the Asuichi step. So he lost this long period of bonding time that a lot of other Soul Reapers got to experience. And it's probably a loss because he never got that connection he did with Zangetsu. That maybe some of the other Soul Reapers have with their Zanpatos. So just reiterating that, which is fine. Ichido returns back to the human world and runs away immediately, and we get to see what's her name? Unagi? It's not Unagi, that's Io. Usagi? That's Bunny. It says it on her shirt, doesn't it? Unagi! Yeah, Io. Her name's not Io, is it? Anyways, yeah, his part-time job in the Fulbright arc with the hot boss. It is kind of funny how he's just, I mean, it just shows their familiar relationship. But my man's just like showering in her house and just walks out of the shower shirtless. Little spicy, but again, just mean. Do you like her style though? I mean, I can't imagine wearing with the gloves too. Just wearing gloves, indoor gloves. Honestly, respectable. But Ishin picks him up. Get to see him in his classic fit. We saw him versus Aizen. And then we dive straight into the bat story. So, I almost didn't notice it was a bat story. Like, Rengitu does look a little younger, but it's also the same style she's currently rocking right now. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's not a bat story. But with the like head turn frame, I'm like, oh, she does look younger. So Ishin was Squad 10 captain, aka Toshiro's squad, and we see Toshiro's third seat, which is cool. So from what I'm judging, this, I mean, I guess we know exactly, right? Well, actually, I guess we don't know exactly, but it's a couple years before Ichido's birth, I would say. Which is, you can kind of time it with the eyes and things. So like this is because we got the bat story with the Wizards, and this is quite a bit after that, just as Jin and Tosen looks older. Because in the Wizard bat story, Jin was like a little kid. Now he looks like normal, and they're still plotting. They're still on their way of the Aizen experiment sort of thing. Yeah, but yeah, cool to see how he's still a goofball. Um, I like how he calls them wheat. Well, he doesn't call them wheat. Toshio kind of calls them wheat and leaves without them. But like, yeah. Again, I had this conversation with my friend or my coworker at work. I do think Toshiro's like the weakest captain. Maybe not the weakest captain. Like right now, maybe not. But like he before he always came off as the weakest captain. Maybe he's like stronger at this point now. We haven't really seen him in action. And when we did, he got his Bankai yoinked, but I'm a Toshiro disrespecter, okay? I disrespect him constantly. Anyways, doesn't really matter. It's just kind of something I forgot. And of course, seeing Aizen and the crew with their experiment. So, I guess their experiment was to make the, perfect Hollow Soul Reaper hybrid, like they were doing with the Wizards. They're still tracking them, but they can't find them. And I guess we can see the whole process here. So this Hollow they named White was made from a dead Soul Reaper. And its mission was to evolve through killing and eating other Soul Reapers, and then pass down its genes or something into like another Soul Reaper. I guess that was Aizen's plan, to make the perfect blend, but obviously by the end of it we saw how it failed and passed to a Quincy, which I think it was Tosin called it a failure. And that's how Ichido was born. Born with Soul Reaper powers, Quincy powers, and a little hollow mixed inside his mixed with his gene. And I kind of forgot that this was like I mean it's part of Aizen's plan, but like not really. It was kind of a happy accident. Um but I guess that's also why he was so invested into Ichigo too, I guess. Um but yeah, that's nice to see Aizen. It was a really cold scene too when Ishin releases spear pressure and then like how White just blitzed the two Soul Reapers below him. That was pretty cool. And of course we see Masaki. I 100% forgot the fact that she had some relations with Ishin and Uryu's family. Totally like left my mind, but it does make sense since we've seen not Ishin. Sorry, whatever Uryu's family's called. Um, obviously we know she's had relations with Ishin. Um, but yeah, I guess it would make sense. Like, how else would Uryu and Ichido's family? What are their names? Ishin's the dad. She called him Ryu, even though that's like short for his name. So I'm just down to call him Ryu too. Ryu's father is Ryu. Um, I guess that explains how they're close. I mean, again, going into the series, I read it. I already knew Ichido's mother was a Quincy, so I assume they just had this relationship because Ichido's mother was a Quincy. But I didn't know. I didn't remember this subplot of unless it's added, but I'm not 100% sure. The subplot of Ichido's mother was kind of like arranged to marry Ryu, and then just switched to Ishin. Probably because when they vibe more, you can kind of see this. They have almost similar personalities. While not Ishin, Ryu seems almost the opposite of her, she's more impulsive and yeah, basically impulsive, while he's more calm, collected, not controlling, but like controlling his emotions, sort of thing. Also, Ryu's mother, Uryu's grandmother. Honestly, she might get the best style point. I don't know. I vibe with her character. She looks cool. She looks very angry, but cool. Also, young Ryu's kind of sick. He kind of looks the same, but like, I don't know. I think he's aged better. He's cool. Um, the fight scene was pretty cool. I mean, there's been some really great fight scenes, and we just got back from Unohana versus Kenpachi, so this one was a little slower paced, both visually and just how it went through, but I think, it is a flashback, right? But it's interesting. I just seen Ishin's Shitai? I assume it's a Shitai. He didn't say Bankai. Because the only time we saw Ishin fight, he was using like a very similar sword to like Ichido's Shitai. And he used Getsuga Tensho, but in this one he's using like fire-based moves. So I wonder if that's something he's learned later, or is this like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's like just a temp point. Because even if you're related, I assume you don't get the same Zanpakuto, right? Because we know Ichido gets a new Shikai later. So maybe this is like, I don't know, a temporary Shikai just caused from his blood, and it's... Because I remember this because people keep calling it, but like when Ichido gets his new Shikai, it's called the true Shikai, which implies the other one was fake. And I forgot the reason why it's fake. And that's just because he skipped this trust phase, so it's only half complete because he's not using both his Quincy, or he's not trusting both his Quincy and Soul Reaper / Hollow part. But yeah, maybe it's like just a result of that being like half complete, and it's taking the form of like just, I don't know. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to get at. Just because, again, Ishin seems different. His seems different now, but I guess he's never... Has he ever, like... Is that just his Asuichi in the in the OG Bleach. I don't know. He uses Densuda Tensho. Oh, wait! I just realized. Is it? Wait, sorry, I'm confusing myself. But like, yeah, when he was like telling Ichido about getting him ready to train for the final Densuda Tensho, it implied that he used it himself. So the sword he's using is like not his real Zanpato that he used before, and it's a stand-in. This is all just headcanon, by the way. Maybe it's true. I'm hoping it's true. So maybe Ichido, since he couldn't access his full power, is also using kind of a stand-in with his Bankai resembling like his real potential. I don't know. I might actually just be making all this shit up. Anyways, it's not too important. It was just interesting that he was using fire moves because we haven't seen him use fire moves before. Then of course Masaki kind of shows up. White dodges at the blitz, but she baits him with a nice sacrifice into the classic sacrifice to pull him close and point blank shot, which honestly just shows her fighting prowess. I mean, White was injured when fighting, but Ishin was having a rough time. And of course, Aizen came by with the dink. um, And even, Ryu and his maid, Katagiri, I think her name was there for the backup. I'm wondering if that's Uryu's mom, because if Masaki doesn't go and, she's part of a more higher bloodline, maybe Ryu just goes with the maid, who seems to, like, deeply care for him and even, like, blushed when talking to him, so maybe she vibes with him more. It's interesting. And we also see a little glimpse of Uryu being recruited. This is something I was looking for too, because again, they've been adding all these Uryu scenes. Plus, in the manga, you don't see him get recruited, and it would make sense that they would end the season off with the, like Uryu joining the Stern Ritter and Ichido getting his Shikai, getting his new Zanpato ready, resolving this bad story, getting hyped, getting ready for the second invasion. Like, I'm feeling that. Like, I'm sure the next episode special is gonna be hype enough, but it's also gonna like leave a lot to be get you hyped for like the next season. Sharing where everyone stands and stuff. Yeah. That's all I got. Great episode though. Let's look at this voice actor. So this is Masaki's Ohara Sayaka, 1975, December 6th. Oh, she has some fun facts. She is the older sister of the voice actor Takashi Ohara. She has also voiced in a variety of video games and live-action overseas dubs and hosts a number of radio shows, many of which are related to her voice projects. In 2013, she received a Best Supporting Actress award at the 7th Seiyu Awards. But now I'm tempted to quickly look up her sister, Takashi Ohara. What? Oh, he's a guy. Not his sister. Her sister. Right. I mean, yes, his name's Takashi. Okay, he seems a lot less. He has a lot less roles, but yeah. He was a Tito from Chihara Furu. So he does still voice act. Skills and abilities, piano. Piano enjoyer. Alright. You were Kyosuke from Inazuma 11 as a main character, one of them. Not a lot of stuff I know personally. He's Fox McCloud in the Star Fox anime. Does that mean he voices Star Fox? The video game? Okay, that's it. Cool. Anyways, let's look up his sister, who has a really huge repertoire. Surely we'll see something I know. She's she's Yuki Kazuka from Noah Zero, the very mid sci-fi project. I think that's the older sister of the main character from the human or the Earth side. Alicia Florence from Aria the Avenir. Don't know what that is, but it has a lot of anime adaptations. So, uh, what else? Um, oh, she's one of the Sailor Moons. Who's this? Oh, Venus. I'm guessing before I looked. Is it Uranus? Who has green hair? It's not this. I don't even recognize this one. Neptune. That makes a lot of sense, honestly. Just from the color scheme. The Blade and Soul anime. Okay, keep going, keep going. Oh, she's Millie Ashford from Code Geass. Also, apparently Leolush? It has to be young Leolush when he was a kid. Right? I mean, we gotta look. Dude, Leolush has 160,000 favorites. Yeah, this is so Kid Leolush. Leolush? I don't know. But she's also Ashford Millie, the blonde. What was she? Student council president or something? Cool. Mm. And I'm only on the D's. Huge repertoire. Oh, she's as Urza Starlet. Okay, that's also big. With 18,000 favorites. I am a notorious fairy tale hater. I actually think it's the one of the worst mangas I've ever read, and I literally read it all. I was dedicated for no reason. It was so ass. It's definitely my least favorite shonen. She's Iris Vale? Urza was a cool character though. I always liked her design. She's also Iris Vale from Fate, the Fate series. Ilia's mother. Cool. Yeah, she's a big hitter, huh? Good to have her for Masaki. She's Rika from Hachimitsu to Clover. I used to love that anime, man. That's a good anime if you want. I mean, it has nothing. It's nothing like Bleach. It's a drama, but it's so good. If you like the Shogi one, the Lion, whatever it's called, it's from the same author. Okay, keep going. Oh, she's Aya from JoJo Part 4, the feature swapping girl. Sophia from Germungod. Gund? Zia from Kingdom, the anime. Dude, that's an anime I really want to watch. Oh, wait, oh, Zia's from the flashback with Ace. Okay. Yeah, I love the Kingdom manga. I had never watched the Kingdom anime because I heard it was a little stuffed, but with them making new seasons, maybe it's worth watching just because it's such a great manga, right? It's on the long list. We got I mean, there's just so much stuff to watch in general, right? Ozen from Made in Abyss. I've not watched it, but 3,000 favorites on the characters, so must be big. Mm, what else? Uh, just looking. Such a long list. No character I see too notable yet. Margaret from Persona 4. animation, which means also in the game. Mari from Prison Stroll. I haven't watched, but you know. Metora from Recreators. Haven't watched, but I knew that was pretty big. Uh, Almost done. Almost done, dude. Oh, she's from Knights of Sidonia too. Dude, I really want to see it. The manga is so good. I don't know how the anime movies are. She's Kobayashi, the main captain of the Sidonia spaceship. She was a cool character, man. Man, that's also on the list though. I think it's probably higher up than Kingdom maybe to watch. I mean, we already watched the Blame movie. Might as well, right? She's Yuko from Tsubasa Chronicle. I've literally never heard of that in my life. But 5,000 favorites. The fuck's the Tsubasa Chronicle? Literally never heard of it, but she's Yuto. Cool character design. Yeah? Yeah? Excusez-moi? She's Beatrice from Uminetto? Wait, okay. You guys might not know if you're just watching this, but I am a huge When They Cry fan. We've been reading Higurashi, reacting to Higurashi content throughout this channel's creation. So it might also be the origin of when the channel started growing, so Beatrice is a huge role. Wait, I need to hear her voice just to see if it sounds like Beatrice. Yeah, it does. It always amazes me. Like I never connect the voices, but when you know it's a character, and then you hear the voice, and you're like, oh man, it does. It sounds like chick Beatrice. I love normal Beatrice, but whenever I hear her voice actor, it's always chick Beatrice. But that's cool. That's a huge role. Beatrice is such a goated character, otherwise known as Beatrice. But yeah, redo Minato. Oh, Etetsetalik. That's why the character looked familiar. That's Yuto. She has the same. She's also in the Tsubasa Chronicles. I guess that has to do with Etetsetalik. Okay, I didn't expect her to be such a huge voice actress, but lots of goated roles. Cool character. Great to have for a Masaki, and I'm sure we'll get some more of her next episode, so get her while you can, I guess. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And I will see you next for the season finale next week. Until then, see ya!